Oh, I'm dizzy. Oh my gosh. Age does age you.
Okay.
Hola. Ok, so como les había prometido, voy a hacer este video para compartir recursos en línea que uno puede usar para llegar a la casa de sus niños. So yes, I'm just going to be sharing some online resources that we as educators and as parents can use, but more as educators to reach our students at home, especially right now during distance learning. Some of the resources that I'm going to share do offer free subscriptions. Sorry if you guys can hear outside, it's my roommates. So yeah, anyway, some of them do offer free subscriptions, and some of them you do have to pay for if you want full access to everything, but I'll explain more about that when we get into each one of them. Okay. All right, anywho, before that though, I wanted to share with you guys some stuff that I picked up at Target the other day that I went with my cousins before things got a little crazy. So one of the things that I purchased are these Mr. Sketch markers. I purchased them because I already have some anchor chart paper here that I used even back then to create anchor charts on Sundays, preparing for the week. So I still plan on creating anchor charts, videoing myself, and then sending it to my parents or putting it on one of these online resources, and then sharing it with my parents, because most of our little ones, whether we like it or not, they have cell phones. So they can reach us in that way. Anywho, Mr. Sketch, I love them just because they smell delicious. They do smell. Some of them are a little funky, but some of them smell good, and because they have the little flat tip. So yeah, my fave. I have a whole bunch at school, but since we're not allowed to go back to school, I have to get these. Anyhow, these are awesome. Me compré dry erase markers, and then I got these as well because boring colors, cute colors. Boring colors, cute colors. You know, it's worth the extra money spent, just because I like to make things colorful. Sumi. Okay. Compré tape because we're planning to do an activity with my cousin's little ones outside using, I saw it on Facebook, I think, and we're planning to do an activity with art, which I might also make a video about just to give an idea. Then I bought these envelopes, and the reason why I bought these envelopes is because I want to send things, maybe cards, I don't know. I want to write to my little ones. I don't know how long this quarantine or distance learning will last. Hopefully it blows over by next week, but I mean, you know, you never know. So I went ahead and I bought these envelopes just because I either want to laminate things and send it to them so that they can have the opportunity to still work on things that we should be working on in school. So just want to be able to reach them any way I can. And I also bought this little mini anchor chart paper just because, I don't know, I might need it if I run out of that anchor chart paper, the huge one. And then the biggest one, biggest of all, is that I bought this, what is this called? Dry erase board. Anyway, yeah, I bought that dry erase board so that when I go live, I can help my students in that way. Or, you know, maybe a parent calls me and says like, hey, I need help on how you guys usually work on whatever, then I can just do a little quick video on how we work on that. So those are the stuff that I bought at Target. And now we are going to get on to the online, sorry for that noise. We are going to get on to the online resources, okay? Okay, so for the online resources, the first one that I have never used, but, you know, being in quarantine causes you to get online and start playing around with stuff. So that's what I did this week. I started playing around with Google Forms. I mean, I've used them before, answering and responding to like surveys that our school would send and stuff like that, but I've never used it to create and then to send out. So that's what I have been doing this week. I went ahead and I created a few Google Forms for my students. But yeah, Google Forms is totally free. All you need is, I think, an email to log into Google. But yeah, basically that is what you guys are going to see right now, is how to create a Google form. Super easy. I'm still learning about it. I don't know much about it, but like I said, I'm just like trying to create as many resources to try to prepare for next week, so that I can reach my students in a fun and easy way. And keep in mind, I teach second grade, so I wanted to keep things, you know, simple. Not because I feel like they can't do it, just because I feel like I just want them to be able to respond, and I can get their responses in a quick and easy way. So that's what you guys are going to see right now. How to create a Google form, and this is for parents as well, because I mean, if you're home with them and you guys don't have paper or anything like that, you can just create a Google form. They're still practicing their writing. So so yeah, ready? Okay, so the first one that we are going to review is the Google Forms. Here's kind of like the dashboard where I have all of the ones that I've created. And if I click over here, if you click on here, you can see the ones that I've already created about La Gallinita Roja. But because I don't know how to create them, this is what I did. So I opened up a new tab, typed Google Forms, and then it took me to here, Google Forms. I clicked, I go to Google Forms Personal, and then as you can see, those are the ones I created. It took me to that one. So let me just go ahead and close this one out, and back where I was. These are the ones I created. Right here is where I click to create a blank one. So then it gives you the option to put a title. Oops, I don't know what happened there. Let's go ahead and click back. Okay, so as I was saying, it gives you the option to put a title here, which is going to title it Internal and External Traits. And then here you can just put a quick description. I usually put, well, what I've been doing is I've been putting the learning objectives there. So I will be able to describe in writing the internal and external traits of David. This is just an example. I don't know if I'm really going to do that book. And then here is the option for the questions. That is where the question will go, and then the answer choices will be below here. If you go to the side here, you have options to change up the way they would answer. So you have short answer, question, and answer. Then you have paragraph, pretty similar, question and answer. Then you have multiple choices. You have the question and the answer as well. And then checkbox, which I think they can check with however many they want. And then a drop-down option as well. So then you also have the option, if you glide there, it gives you the option to upload a picture. So what I did is I just went to Google and I typed in "No David," and I picked whichever picture. This is just kind of to show you guys. Save image. I saved it to my downloads. Click save. Then I'm going back to that tab that I had open. Go to the icon of the picture. Click upload. Browse. boom, my picture's right there. Double click it, waiting, and boom, there's the picture. Then I go to the top and I type my question. So right here, you're just typing your question based on the internal and external traits, or basically whatever you guys want to do it on, but I'm putting mine as short answer. So describe below the internal characteristics or traits, sorry, of David. And then I just kind of put a little reminder of what internal traits mean, since we've been out of school for a week. But yep, basically that's what I am doing right there. And then that's where they will put their short answer on there. And then you can just continue to add more questions by clicking the little icon that says addition. So over here, what I did is I just clicked on the little eye to preview it, and this is how they would see it. This is how they would see it, and then right here is where they have the option to answer, David is bad. So I just put that. Okay, so the next one that we're going to talk about, or that I'm going to kind of show you guys, is called Padlet. I just learned about that in my online course. It's pretty awesome. It's a great way to share resources and to reach the students at home. Super simple to use. With the link, once you send it to your parents, they can open it up in their phone and everything. It looks perfect. They can write comments on there. So yeah, this one is pretty amazing. Padlet is not free. So they do have a free version, but it only lets you have 3 Padlets or create 3 Padlets. If you want to create unlimited amount of Padlets, then you would have to pay for monthly. I think it's like, it says on there that it's $8, but then when I go and I try to purchase it, it says 10. So I was like, we're not doing that. I already got Netflix, HBO, Hulu. So we'll just keep creating and then deleting and creating. So anyhow, yeah, hope you guys like it. Ready? Okay, and then finally we have Padlet. Padlet does offer an unlimited subscription for $8 a month, but I don't have that, so I only have my sad little 3 Padlets here because I'm poor. Anyway, I have one for problem of the day. I created one for estudios sociales y uno de ciencias. Entonces, por ahora vamos a entrar aquí al the problem of the day. We're going to go in here to the problem of the day one. And the cool thing about this is that you can drag and move the things that you create anywhere on the Padlet. You have the option to either move them or to have them stick directly on there, and then they just kind of, as you're adding, they keep reorganizing. Here's kind of like your privacy, where you can control the privacy, and you can also change the wallpaper. So if you click there, then go to pictures, let's go ahead and click this one. It just kind of changes the background of it. You also have the option to upload your own pictures. But yeah, you can just choose from all of these. I think that's the Simpsons one. I don't know, probably. But for the purpose of this problem of the day, we're just going to keep the blackboard on. And yep. So then how to create a new one. If you go down here and you click add, it's a new post. You have the option to title it. So this one is going to be titled Friday, because this is what I'm using for my kids to solve a problem each day. So Friday, and then I'm just putting the date on there. And then here is where I'm just going to expand this. You can expand it easily. So here you have the little icons. This is to upload, to link something. That's a Google link, and a camera. You could take a picture. If you click here, it gives you all of those options plus other ones. They even give you an option to film, voice, screen, and draw. So it's pretty cool. But for this option, we're going to upload. You go here, you click here, pick file, and then I'm just going to upload the same picture that I used earlier for graphing. And I'm going to just come up with a question here, right here where it says write something. That's where my question is going to go. How many more people voted for oranges than apples? And then if you go right here to the you just drag over, and if you go right here to the 3 little dots, you can change the color of the posts. I already have a red one, I have a green one, I have a blue one. Let's do purple. And then you can just position it anywhere you want. So then if you go here to share, click to share, and then you can copy the link to clipboard, and you can share it with your parents. Then when they open it, they will see it like this. They will be able to comment with their answer. So just go ahead and comment there, sample, and you'll be able to see all of their answers on there if you click there. So it's pretty awesome. I love it. And if you want to create a new one, you can also, well, I just wanted to show you guys this because this is just a sample that I figured out yesterday when I was playing with it. The drawing feature, you can allow them to draw on there. So if you ask them to name the parts of something, maybe they can upload a drawing post. But yep, that is pretty much it. Okay, the final one is Kahoot. Kahoot is kind of like an online place where you can take quizzes. I learned about this in every single PD that I go to. So yeah, professional development, thank you. We do learn stuff on there. Anywho, that was a joke. Okay, I do learn stuff in professional development. Yeah, Kahoot, you basically just create little quizzes or just ways to check and assess if students are learning. You can also just do it for fun, you know, a fun way of reviewing and stuff like that. So I really like Kahoot. And that's what you guys are going to see next. It is free. You can get it for free, and I'm sure that there's a paid version too, but you guys can kind of play around in the website. Sorry, do not be so informative, but you know, I've been worried with other things. Okay, anywho, Kahoot is awesome. Check it out. Hope you guys can find this useful. Okay. Okay, so the next one is Kahoot. So they, like I said, they're offering a distance learning. If you scroll down, it says here to fill out the form that's in the bottom. So if you just click down here, it'll take you to this form just to kind of get more information about that. So anyway, let's go back to Kahoot, and I'm going to go to login. Should already be logged in. This right here is the dashboard. I don't know how to create a Kahoot from here. I'm still learning from it, but I always just click here, and it kind of takes me to where I have all of my Kahoots. This is where I will be creating one. So here I have different folders. I have one for lectura, one for social studies, one for science, reading, and then one for math. And I think I have a Kahoot here in math. Yes, for telling time. So I have that one, and then I go back to my Kahoots, and I also have one in lectura about a problem and solution. Okay, so let's go back to my Kahoots, and I'm going to create another math one today. So we'll go here, click in math. It's just a way to keep everything organized, and then I put create new. Click there, and it will take you to here. Then you have the option to do all of that, but I'm just going to create a new Kahoot. So I put create, and it will take you to this page here. This is where your main portion would be, like your picture, whatever it is that you want to upload or have them answer. So you can either upload an image, you can put a YouTube link, upload an image, or go to the image library. But we're just going to upload an image, going to use the same one. I uploaded one that for graphing, which is waiting. And then here is where you will type your question. So let's just go ahead and type how many people voted for bananas as their favorite fruit? Question mark. Beautiful. And then down here we have the options for the answers. So I'm just going to put 5. Here we'll put 2. Here we'll put 6. And then here we shall put 3. And then make sure that you check the correct answer. So 6 people voted, so I'm just going to go ahead and check that one. And then if you come over here to the side, you have the option to duplicate, especially if you're going to use that same picture for the next question. So if you just click there, it will duplicate the slide. And then you already have the picture, you don't have to upload it again. But we can change the question. How many more people voted for bananas than kiwis? And then you just change the answers to whatever it is that you want. And don't forget to check the correct one, which I might have forgotten to do so here. Oh no, I didn't. There we go. I checked the correct one. Okay, and then you also have the option to add different types of questions. So you can add true, false, open-ended, puzzles. Not really sure what the puzzles are. The poll, haven't really played with that yet. But this is a true or false questions, same concept. The answers are just true or false. And this is the short answer, same concept as well. They just have the option to write instead. And then the puzzle, like I said, I have not played with it, but I shall. Maybe if you guys would want, after I play with it, I will do another video on that. So yeah, let me just go ahead and delete these so that I can be able to show you how we are. Then you go over here and you, oh yes, for the title. So for the title, it will be graphing, and then you can also add a description on there. Like I said, I'm usually just going to include the objectives or just kind of like a guiding part for them. In this Kahoot, students will learn how to analyze data on pictographs and bar graphs. Then you click done, and then you go over here to the right, click done, and boom, your Kahoot is right there. You also have the option to create a challenge. So if you click here on challenge, you can have like an actual due date to where the students need to have it turned in by then. But we're not going to do that today. So then you go here to the 3 little dots, and then you go to share, and then boom, there's your link to be copied, and you can share that. Oh, real quickly, let me just go ahead and show you guys. Boom. The Kahoots that I have created, because I didn't show y'all that in the screen records. So these are the ones that I have for math, and then these are the ones I'm most excited about. The problem of the day. Boom. I also have this social studies one that I didn't show you guys. So I basically just kind of put the slides that so sorry. The slides that were created from early learning on here. And then I have the science one, which we are still learning about the plants and the plant life cycle and stuff like that. So I'm going to be adding way more on here. But yeah, Kahoot is amazing. And then peace out, guys. I hope you found this video useful. Hopefully this may help some of you. And I'll be trying to look for different resources as well that I can continue to share with you guys. Hopefully we are able to go back pretty soon, but if we're not, well, we need to just kind of come together and share our ideas. And don't forget to contact your students. Don't try to reach out. Just try to reach out to them. And even though we were on spring break this week, felt like not spring break because I was just kind of trying to figure out different I was just trying to figure out different resources that I could use with my little ones. I'm excited to use these. Not as excited as I would be to return to school, but I'm excited to see how they respond to them. And yeah, so it's always awesome to learn new things just to be prepared for instances like this. Stay safe, se bañan, y ahí nos vemos después.